Imperial Knights will be destroyed by my hammer!
Download for free Mobile Legends Bang Bang.
Welcome back, everybody. This is MSC 2019. Great games ahead, live on Facebook Gaming, brought to you by the EGG Network as well as Moontoon.
Not forgetting our legendary sponsor Smart and our elite sponsor Realme and HyperX. Now, I want to apologize for a little bit delay, but don't worry, we're back on track. You are watching the grand finals between Onyx Esports and Lure Esports.
Yeah, we've got a lot of exciting games coming up. This is going to be a best of 5, so you're insured at least 3 epic games with both of these teams.
I have a feeling it's going to be 5 games.
5 games?
I'm ready. Are you ready?
Oh boy, I'm getting ready.
Stretch out a little bit. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Blah 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 blah. Because it's gonna be a long day.
Yeah, it really is. Because these teams won't give up this championship opportunity without a fight.
Oh, I mean they fought tooth and nail just to be here. They are gonna try their best to hoist that trophy.
Yeah, again, it is a hefty trophy, but how are they going to do it this time round? Are they going to switch it up in the drafts, or are they just going to play the mechanics?
Game 1, it's going to be very standard. I do agree with you on that, because they want to make sure that they want to feel out each other first, right? Onyx, Lure, they know each other like the back of their hands. They scream with each other. They play in the same MPL. They play each other in the regular season, in the playoffs, time and time again. They know the habits. It's going to be that X factor. It's going to be the wow factor. What is that extra layer that Lure or Onyx can bring to just pull up the surprise factor?
I mean, you say this X factor, but I mean, I feel like these teams know each other a little too much. Like, nothing's really going to phase them. So, she's in the early stages in this best of 5 to kind of throw them off into the game 2 and 3?
We'll have to see how it is, but just to let all the audience know, I know I said it earlier, let's just repeat it. Onyx has always beaten Allure in a best of series in whatever tournament they face from the start of the history. Never ever have Allure beaten them out.
Yeah, I mean, they did take one game against Onyx earlier today. So if you missed that out, where have you been, guys?
Yeah. I mean, this is the rematch of the upper bracket finals if the MSC, but also in the MPL Indonesia finals, both of these teams, they met and Onyx swept Lure 3-0.
Yeah, so she's coming in here. I need to see, you need to mess with Onyx Esports to be like, hey, what about this pick? That's going to mess up their draft.
Yeah, I mean, it's all going to be about the draft. How can they utilize it? How can they go through? What is the mind games being played?
I mean, it's how far you want to go. You know, it's like Inception. How deep do you want to go? How many layers?
One layer. Ooh, dream within a draft, within a draft, within a draft, within a draft, within a draft.
But wait, within a draft, they're going to have to figure it out. Again, it's about those high-level mind games that they want to go. And usually you can kind of tell when it starts. Like, you can see that they start thinking about it like, I'm not too sure what to bet out here now.
And one thing I really like about these two teams is that since they know each other so well, it is going to be a very specific drop. You can see the bans being targeted instead of, general bans now.
All right, I can kind of see it. Yeah, it's coming to me. Claude, I think he's going to get banned out.
I think Carry is going to be a more highly contested pick, but finally, we are here. Lure against Onyx, the grand finals of MSC. Let's see how things are going to go about.
Looks like both of us have
straight away
a misconception. Hayabusa, gone.
Straight away, I tell you, this is what this means. When both teams know each other so well, they ban funky things because they know that, hey, I know these teams so well, we want to stop their playstyle instead.
Yeah, we don't want them to play specific compositions that are pretty effective and we struggle to actually deal with. But Onyx Esports is going to reply with the Harith. Very, very standard. Not too big of a deal for now. But Lure Esports, what are they going to reply with? Is it going to be, hey, we're going to let something through, or we're going to pinch you a little bit to force out one of the picks for ourselves?
Look at that. What is focusing onto this? He's thinking about it. Going to be the Kaja. Now,
your team is banned.
It's a known fact that Kaja is a really favorite pick in the Indonesian meta. No surprise being taken out there.
Yeah. No surprise whatsoever. Going to be the Cho.
Grok.
Wow. Grok and Lunox up on the table for Lure Esports.
It should be a Grok first pick.
They're willing to sacrifice Lunox, especially.
I think so.
But Onyx on Lunox is pretty ridiculous, though.
Oh, Kido is definitely thinking about this. He is the mage player, but I think Grok is a bit too much to pass up.
Oh boy, looks like it's going to be a Lunox game for the side of Onyx, unless, is this a draft of a draft of a draft?
Let's see how things go about. I have a feeling that Lunox will be overlooked from Onyx because they have not drafted Lunox so early on throughout MSC.
See, that's what I was thinking here. So they could go for locking in a safe type of fighter, or, you know, lock in the Thalamus and kind of expect Lurf Esports to pull this off.
I liked it. I told you about this straight away. They do not care about the Lunox. They want the Selena instead. They think Lunox is not that highly prioritized.
Interesting. This gives Lurf Esports a little bit of an opportunity. They could look to pick up the Lunox here. They're going to have a little bit better wave clear towards the mid lane. However, Onyx has responded in a lot of these situations with stronger wave clearing type heroes.
What do you think? I think Lurf, they will lock in the Lunox and the Diggy. Oh, yep. This Diggy has been banned. No, they're doing it. Lurf, this is the trump card. They want that early game push.
Yeah, and I would expect Onyx here, if they, yep, Lolita, that's the way.
Smart play, smart picks. I'm really liking it. Rapid fire picks coming through. Lolita, really good counter against the Kimi because Kimi's auto attacks, constant projectiles. You can block it with the Guardian's Bulwark.
And Grok is going to be a pivotal part for the side of Lurf Esports to get rid of those traps and absorb those abyssal arrows, using the power of nature to protect himself from the stun, because Selena's arrows are going to be detrimental for this composition.
This is an early game comp coming out from Lurf. They banned away the turrets and Thamus. Should be the pick coming through, and Image played really well with it. Going to block in straight away.
Oh, this is going to put Lurf in a really awkward position, but I'm expecting, you know, a bit of a repeat here. I'm expecting Lapu Lapu.
I was thinking about that too, but maybe Lurf has something up their sleeves. They still need a mage in their hands, and Lunox has made its way through all the way to the final rotation.
Personally, I would expect Esmeralda to kind of show up to play that fighter role, because she doesn't exactly have a bad matchup against the Thalamus. Yes, level 1 doesn't look too good, but at least the shields will kind of help you throughout the rest of the game. Guinevere even smarter.
Guinevere coming through. We saw early on, Guinevere did pull a lot. Gusion could be the pick out that they want. Gusion together with a Grok is a deadly combo.
Yeah, again, very skirmishy type compositions coming out from both Lurf Esports and Onyx. They don't want to restrict themselves to that Minotaur.
Yep. Now one more pick. Should be Sasa's hero. He has basically everything available. The Claude is still up, the carry is still there. He is quite known for the Claude pick. I think he's going to go with that this time around.
Maybe. Claude is looking really juicy here for the side of Onyx. I mean, it's fun to see Granger here, but looks like they're going to go with the Esmeralda?
Esmeralda, a very good counter to Diggy because that Frost Moon shield will always absorb Diggy's time journey shield, and if he gets 5 people, hey, that means Esmeralda's shield is going to be much bigger.
Yeah, it also puts a huge importance on, Athena's shield. Get a little bit of shield. Nope, it's gone.
Yeah, I mean, you get a Magic, it's fine, but he's just going to absorb all the shield, making him even harder to kill. And guess what? No true damage coming up from Lurf, no carry to just basically cut through the health. This is a really good last pick coming up from Onyx Esports.
This is probably how the Indonesian meta is sort of shaping up here. They're not putting too much priority onto the marksman. They think, hey, marksmen are great, but I think having stronger picks is a little bit better.
Oh, let's see who is going to come out on top in Game 1, and that is the prize that they are playing for, the MSC Trophy.
They want it in their hands. They want to lift it above their heads to really tell the world that they are the best team in Southeast Asia.
You can see loading into the game, Marsha barking out the final orders, telling the team what he needs from them. Discipline. From Onyx.
Yeah, Onyx with these fast rotations, they want to keep control over the lanes one by one, but also they are chunking out a lot of the members from Lurf, forcing them off of the lane.
Gusion is only a level 3. Look at the members coming up on the side of Lurf. Only Kimi is level 4. Remember, they want to play this quick early aggression. They are the ones with the early team composition, but no, they are not finding the openings.
Yeah, and Lurf, they don't have the opportunities to actually harass them down on the bot side. I'm not too sure what exactly they want to do here because Drian, he's blocking so many of these shots and the auto alarm bombs that they're struggling to find any damage whatsoever.
York needs to back out. Falling Star finds Kiddo. He does have the Incarnations, will be able to blink away, but rest of Onyx comes through. Hurricane Dance that Jesus Race will block them out a little bit. Kiddo does manage to run with safety. Onyx needs to be careful. They are in enemy territory here.
Although this might be the collapse. I mean, the rest of the team is trying to rotate on them.
Reverse time does tag onto Psycho, but Sasa is there to play the bodyguard. I don't think they can chase here, Lurf. They are a little bit too far behind.
I'm not too sure what they're scared. Oh no.
Falling Summer from Sasa doesn't land the stun onto anybody. Going to just run away here. Has the Retribution. DRAM making sure nobody crosses the line.
Right now, Lurf is not disrespecting Onyx, and I think they should. They're showing too much restraint.
But it's okay because they are still sustaining the lead. 3,000 goal lead is coming true because it's not going to be big enough. But Hurricane Dance in the top side. Psycho needs to try for something. Jiu gets a kill onto Anti-Mage. Right here comes D-Rat. Luminum Blast lands on the Lapu Lapu. Can they get the kill? Anti-Mage gonna jump on the. They can see the Courage Bulwark. It does come true, blocking all the damage from what? Good play. Does go for the 1-for-1.
But they want to go for a little bit more.
Diggy gets taught out. Time Journey's there. Can they kill him off? Actually, great play coming up on the side of Kiddo. They do get the kill on the downmost, but immediately Diggy will go down.
Yep, they're going to keep on pushing forward. Nothing is going to stop Onyx to keep up the Retribution and continue pushing on forward.
Remember, they want to push early on here, Lil. They do have the Diggy, but immediately D-Rat just puts on the shield, saying nobody goes home anywhere. Masha a little bit caught out. He needs to be careful. Reverse time is there. Psycho is on his lonesome. Diggy just went up and he just goes down. They're trading blow for blow here. The Archive for the Diggy.
Yep. These trades are not going in favor of Lurf whatsoever, and I think Onyx, they're doing a much better job at just keeping Lurf in check here. They understand their win conditions.
But so far, Udio has been pretty quiet on that Selena. Surprise, surprise.
I mean, it's really the pressure that he brings. It's not necessarily the kill pressure, but, you know, having those Abyssal Arrows to zone off an entire way, forcing Lurf to respect their distances is already doing a much, much better job than what it was intended.
Yep, Udio didn't find anybody with that Abyssal Arrow. Obviously, still being close. Finally finds the Gusion. Does he go for the dive? Of course, he doesn't because he's a little bit afraid.
Again, gotta show them that respect.
Oh, this time maybe it's the goal, maybe isn't it? But Shifter's Rage gets baited out by Udio. Oh, that is nasty.
4K goal lead in terms of Onyx. We've seen them do this before. They take a lead and they don't give it back.
Sasa together with D-Rat is just gonna make quick work on this turtle. Remember, they're doing so well. Onyx Esports, this early game is just all of Onyx.
Onyx is in full momentum here as Lurf Esports trying to keep control over the members. Oh wait, hold on. You can see the rotations. You know what they want to do here. You can see it coming.
Oh no, wait, that's a good Hurricane Dance from Psycho. They want to force him out. Yor is on his own, so the Wild Charge will come true. Time Journey does come out, but that is not going to stop Onyx. They want to go for the dive. They want to go for the push. The Luminum Blast. Flicker doesn't land on the Diggy, but they're still going to go chase. Look at Sasa, super aggressive.
They lose one member. Is this going to be it? I mean, Onyx, they're developing their lead a little too quickly here.
Falling Star Moon lands on the Kimmy. Reverse time, drags him back. Shifter's Ray lands on the 2, but it's not going to be enough. Look at D-Rat. Super well played on this leader, blocking all the damage from Kimmy. Sasa needs to be careful. Super low turn, not going to kill him off. D-Rat is the next casualty to fight. The next target of the fight. Not going to chase. Onyx playing with fire a little bit, but Udio is just bossing it out in this bottom lane.
Yeah, Tyrion is just playing a phenomenal game, making sure that Watt isn't really pumping enough damage for the team. Those auto alarm bombs aren't as harassy as I would like them to be.
Harassy?
Harassy,
That's
new word.
That's a MSC word.
MSC. But yeah, the life totals are a little too high on this. Oh no. Oh,
good pick off your Psycho. Forced to use the Hurricane Dance just to save his own life. That's a big cooldown, but now Sasa wants to retaliate because Udio is here for the help as well. Yor does have the power of nature, but doesn't have enough help. Here comes the Luminum Blast, gets the kill, straight away pulls the trigger.
Limit testing for Onyx at this point, but Lurf, they can't face check anymore. It's really dangerous for Grok, especially if he doesn't have that power of nature.
Yep, they need to be careful. This first pick Glock not really working out, and the Gusion as well. Lurf is trying to engage onto Onyx, but they just don't have the damage. Falling Star was straight away. Kiddo going on to D-Rat, but he's the one getting caught between the rock and the hard place. Time to immediately Kiddo still staying alive. Do they want to go for a dive here, Onyx? Looks like no, they're just going to back off.
Yeah, Watt is not doing enough damage anymore. He is being so oppressed. 7k gold lead development for the side of Onyx as they try and take away mid-tier 1. All tier 1s have been taken off.
Straight away here, good start from Onyx, but can they continue the aggression? Lord is up for the taking if they want to. I think every single member of Onyx right now, super far ahead. Lord, they need to find an answer.
Yeah, right. I think honestly, Onyx, they can look to gain priority over the top and bottom lane and then look to rotate mid and force out a Lord fight. And I think they're going to win that Lord fight.
Well, Missile Arrow does land onto the Lapu. He will just back off for now. Udyr needs to be careful. There are two members of Lurf in the bottom side, but it looks like they're just going to recall. It's going to be fine for now. Oh, maybe not. Oh, no.
Dead.
That is nasty. That is an assassination. We don't need to look at that. That was disgusting.
Close your eyes. Look away. A lot of blood being shed on the table here in the Land of Dawn. R-rated.
But now Onyx can see they're finding the pickoffs, but they're not really breaking open the game. It is a 9,000 goal lead, but Lurf, they're hanging on by the skin of the teeth.
I think Onyx, they can force out these fights, but they want to play by the textbook. They want to force out Lurf into these awkward positions. That's what they're good at.
This is a really awkward one because Udyr is there. Oh no, Masha in a really tough spot. He needs to be careful with the old Diggy. He does have the ultimate, he doesn't use it. He's just getting sniped away straight out from Udyr. And Onyx, they have the priority over Lord once again.
They're probably going to send one member into the top lane to make sure, yep, it's going to be Thalmos. He's going to protect that top side, but they need to ensure that he doesn't get too close to that Lord.
Oh, Yor, he does have the power of nature active, but looks like Onyx, they want to stop it. Kido gets stomped on immediately by Esmeralda, and they kill another one. The Gusion falls.
Onyx just, wow, they really know how to force out the mistakes coming in from Lorf. This has been, it's a decision. It's between a rock and a hard place. And Lorf, every single time they want to walk up, they find key targets. But no, Onyx like, hey, step back, give me another kill. I'll take Lord in my own sweet time.
Look at Psycho. He's just playing bodyguard. He doesn't care if he loses his life, but he's just winning the fight. Marsha down for the count. Once again, this Lord is going over to Onyx unless Yor can make something happen.
I know.
Oh, Flicker. He's gonna get killed off straight away. What is the next challenger to Chieftain's Rage? Can he get a steal? No, is the answer. It was close, but it's not close enough. Now Jill gonna be 1v4 against Onyx, and that's not good favors into it. He's gonna fall down straight away. Jill down for the count as well. Godlike streak coming up for Sasa on the Esmeralda. Anti-Mage. He's gonna go hunting. He stomps on the Kimi. He gets another kill. Moments down on the side of Lurf.
This is going to net them an inhibitor turret here. The rest of Onyx Esports still pretty healthy. Maybe not Thalmos, but he can heal up with the spell vamp. I'm pretty sure he has the Bloodlust Axe. Now, Lord, he's going to be walking on through. Lord is in a lot of trouble.
Oh, Anti-Mage might want to go for this. He needs to be careful, but no, he's turning around. It's a 1v3. He needs to run away, and he gets sniped away from the trap there. That is insane. The Gusion thought he got away scot-free, but the trap placed by Udyr early on got the kill.
The punishment is ridiculous as Onyx Esports continue to dominate. 11k goal lead. This is the sweet spot. They've passed that AK. They know they can win any fight. They can force this game out of Lord's hands.
They have the Lord in the bottom side as well. Remember that. What? Doing what he can to clear it out. You're in the front lines. Lord down to around 20% health. Psycho in the back line. Couldn't find anything. Falling Starman. Lands on Diggy. Diggy might be burned out. Marsha needs to be careful. He goes down straight away. And now Sasa is in the front lane. Wild Chuck will land on the T3 members. Jill is there. But look at that. Lord, they just don't have enough damage. Numenon Blast doesn't land onto anyone. D-Red playing bodyguard. Making sure nobody comes near his carries.
Good defense coming in from Lord. They're not letting them break into that inhibitor turret.
Oh, Onyx, they're stuck between a rock and a hard place. Sasa falling Star Moon across the wall. Will be able to walk away scot-free. But you can see Lord putting on a really good defense.
Yeah, but I don't think that's going to be enough. The next push from Onyx is going to settle it. And if Lurf isn't able to defend themselves, it's going to be game over for game one.
Yeah, the thing's that Lurf, they're at least skilling back into the game. Yes, the goal lead is still remaining at 11k, but at least they're buying their items. You can see Wings of Apocalypse Queen. Same goes the Bloodlust Axe onto the Lapu Lapu. You can see Necklace of Durance and the Blade of Despair. They have a little bit of damage, but it's just not enough.
Yep, just not enough. As Onyx, once again, they're slowly scaling up a little too well. A 12k goal leap is developing, but by the time the next Lord is up, they should be coming close to their fourth item.
They're so afraid here, Lurf. They're just grouping up together as 5. They do not want to get caught out.
Yeah, and I think it is respectable that they are very disciplined and very patient to not try and, you know, kind of stick their nose out far to get some jungle camps, but Onyx has completely cleared it out and are setting up the trap.
And Teammate just baiting things out for now. You can see he wants to buy time. He wants to control this bottom side because Lord is on the top lane.
Gonna keep on pushing through Geo. He's trying his best, but he can't deal with Anti-Mage. He is 3 levels down.
Oh, D-Ran, he's fine just eating all these scalps because he has so much magic resist.
This is so frustrating. If I was in Lord's position, this is not where you want to be. As Onyx coming close to that 40k mark here. Lord spawning in about 56 more seconds. Can they find the victory?
You can see, Onyx, they don't care. D-Ran just in the front lines. He does have the shield if he needs to pop it, but he knows he's always safe because the rest of his team is always there. Marsha super low on that dig. He needs to back off.
Yep, and Onyx is going to keep on pressuring Lurv's turrets here. They want to be able to do the damage. Yor has to keep on absorbing these abyssal arrows as well as the traps to protect the rest of his team.
Have to back off, have to be careful. The Indonesian squad on the verge of breaking the base of their compatriots.
Yep, and Lurv, they're putting up a good defense. They have a superior wave clear, but they're just kind of struggling to get any form of farm without taking some damage back.
Marsha. He's not having a fun game.
Yeah, I think he has been struggling since minute 1. Oh, wait. The Abyssal Arrow doesn't land.
But okay, another item picked up by Kimi, Ice Queen 1. So another more pack of the punch in the next team fight. But it's a huge mountain to climb.
Yeah, and Sasa is just ridiculously strong right now. I don't think that Ice Queen's 1 is going to be enough. Holy Crystal being a huge buy.
And now you can see Thamus soloing the Lord. Onyx playing bodyguard, playing distraction, making sure nobody comes near Lord. And Lurv just forced to stay in the base.
Yep, you are trying to play that patient game. You kind of don't have a choice here. If you stick your nose out of the base, you are going to lose a couple of members.
Yep, and Teammate happily taking it up. He has more than enough Spell Vamp, Festival of Blood, as well as the Wings of Apocalypse Queen and the Bloodslot Axe. No problems whatsoever.
But you can see down on bot side, they're going to try and get some retribution back. They're going to quickly clear out the initial wave, sit with it, maybe look to take that tier 1 before recalling as fast as possible.
Oh, D-Ran still there. He's basically a ward right now.
Oh, yeah.
A ward that he can't kill.
I don't think anybody on the side of Lord Esports can really take him out at this point.
Yeah, I mean, he's so tanky, especially with the extra shield. And now, with the Luminous Lord coming down to the mid lane, this could be the game-ending push that Onyx is setting up.
But Lord, they have an opportunity here. If they can defend this, they can push this into the late game.
I know here, interesting itemization coming through because you see 4 Athena shields on the side of Onyx. They are really afraid of the double mage composition because Kimi is building full mage, Abyssal Arrow, forced out the armor from Kiddo. Now, here comes the Luminous Lord, immediately tossing down. Beautiful flicker onto Aldo. Marsha might be going down, but he's still staying alive. The time journey is there, it's good enough. But now, can he stay alive? Jesus Rage will land on the double tanks, but they cannot win this fight. Run blast, gives a flicker, lands on the key targets, Abyssal Arrow, and that's the cushion down. Sasa is just a monster in the backline. Udyr will just kill off the Kimi, and this is going to be game 1 going over to Onyx. Jill surviving for the skill season, but he's not going to be there for long. The Lord just hammering down the crystal, and that will be game 1.
Oh my goodness, Lord takes the crystal away. Onyx Esports takes game 1 in a very dominant fashion here. Lord, I feel like they're a little timid.
I mean, this is the Onyx we saw in the MPL finals. You can see, Lord, they're a little bit lost.
Honestly, I think they could have played the early game a little bit better, considering that they had a very dominant bottom lane at the time with the Diggy and the Kimi. It was just really difficult to deal with it, especially with the Lolita.
Yeah, what a good performance coming up from Onyx, and that is the Onyx everyone expected coming true.
Yeah, and Sasa on Esmeralda, I almost feel like you need to get rid of it at a certain point.
Yep, 21-3. Nobody expected the Esmeralda pick. I mean, I didn't expect. Maybe people at home expected it. I was expecting, you know what, a traditional carry, maybe a Granger, right? He played really, really well on that Granger in the earlier games. But no, he put off a extra hero that nobody saw coming with the Esmeralda. Obviously, you know, these top players, they can play all the heroes, but that was a disgusting Esmeralda.
Yeah, it really was. It was cutting through a lot of people. They couldn't really do too much, but let's look at some of these highlights here and get a recap of what happened in game.
Let's go to the highlights. Game 1, and look, it was Onyx by minute 1.
Yeah, and here's what was really unfortunate. Every little mistake that they made got punished super hard here. I felt like Lure of Esports, they should have kind of changed up the lane assignments, like bothered to put Gusion down in the bot lane on purpose so you can keep control over mid and look to rotate across the map.
You can see how decisive Onyx Esports is. Every single time they see an opening, they go for it. They don't second guess, and that is one of the strengths. You can see a little bit of misposition coming from Psycho. They don't care. It's fine. They just sell him out. But look, every engage, they go in full-heartedly.
A little too full-heartedly, if I have to say so myself. But I mean, Lure, they gave too much respect over to Onyx Esports. They should have been aggressive. They should have forced out the plays from Onyx because, again, Onyx, they have the Abyssal Arrows. Sure, but the moment it's off cooldown, what are you scared of?
Yep. The thing is that it's just way too hard because they were too behind too early on. They need to set up a better early game, but they arguably got the best early game combo, the Diggy Kimi. What can they do from here? Onyx was just unstoppable.
Honestly, I think Lure of Esports, their composition was absolutely fine. There was nothing too wrong about it. Onyx Esports just had a really strong skirmishing composition, and I felt like if Lure wanted to stop the aggression from Onyx Esports, they had to abuse the Diggy and Kimi a little bit more. Maybe a couple more lane swaps here and there, faster rotations pre-level 2.
Yep, I mean, they need to figure this out quick because this is a best of 5 series and you need to adapt in order to survive.
Gotta be snappy, it's gotta be quick. If not, Onyx will bite down on your mistakes.
Yeah, most likely now the coaches are telling the orders, saying that, hey, giving instructions, what can you do against this early game, not acceptable. On the side of Onyx, basically do the same thing. Really clean game 1.
Yeah, very decisive, very great. What are they gonna whip out for game 2 here?
I think that Lure now going to be on the red side. They are going to have something up their sleeves.
Well, hopefully they are willing to show it, because if they hold it any longer and force it to game 3, that extra pressure might make them crumble.
Yep, it's all about execution. Their planning has been on point, but can they pull through? Lure, they have made it thus far. They need just a little bit more to crush Onyx Esports, but that is one tough wall.
I think, alright, honestly, when we say like it's a tough wall, I do think it's a little bit more manageable than that. They're not impossible to defeat. I just feel like they still have that mental block going into this game.
I think so too, but you know, you would have guessed that they've broken down that mental block wall when they beat game 1 in the upper bracket finals of MSC. They won them. Not only won, they crushed Onyx.
By the way,
I didn't even expect it. I didn't expect it. I was like, here. All right, guys.
We gave you one ahead of time. Now we're not even going to let you know. So if you were fast, if you were listening to us and watching the screen, you have participated in the MSC giveaway. Do redeem it as quickly as possible.
Yeah, make sure you get on it as easy as just ABC. All you need to do, go to the Mobile Legends website, go to the redemption tab. There will be instructions there. Don't worry, it's super easy. This is our gift to you because we are very thankful for your support. Thank you so much for all your support. We are really, really appreciative. Hopefully you have enjoyed the show thus far.
And don't you say we don't look at chat. We've seen those gift exclamation marks over and over and over and over and over. And
don't encourage it. Don't encourage it. It's okay.
Again.
Here's your gift. You don't, by the way, guys, you don't need to spam gift exclamation mark. Okay?
Don't do that.
This will always come out. Trust me.
Yeah. We're listening. We're watching. We're waiting.
We want to give you something. Don't worry. Just calm down. Relax. Here's it. Hopefully, you enjoy it. Have fun and hope you enjoy the show.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, great games have been played here, but not the best game just yet for the side of Lure. They are looking to bite back at some point. They made Onyx bleed once. Can they do it again? Maybe
Franco. That Franco pick was the difference in that game 1 of the upper bracket finals. I want to see them go it again. But you know what? Just throw in the Chang'e from me as well.
Throw in the Chang'e. I mean, you've been talking and raving about it until EVOS pulled it up.
Oh, yes.
And even both Kid and Rockhard, the moment they saw it, they looked at you dead in the eye and they were like, Chang'e!
Yep. I mean, Chang'e is such a strong hero.
I'm looking at you like, I think she is situational. But again, at level 15, like a 2-second cooldown ish.
It's a 10-second cooldown. Don't be that ridiculous.
I mean, when you get the full duration and then it finally stops 2 seconds, bam, do it again.
But yeah. That being said, I don't think Chang'e will pick that all because both these teams, they don't really favor it. However, coming into this, I really assume that Lure, they are going to change up their plans.
I don't think they're going to change up their plans just yet here. I do think Franco might come into play here. However, Onyx really is, I think about it now, it's really smart how they draft. They bothered to leave the Diggy up on purpose, putting the question in mind. Yeah, we've talked about how Diggy really stops our line of play, but when you aren't able to kind of abuse it and you punish that lane time and time again, it becomes less and less effective.
Remember, Lurv was the one with the early game draft with the Kimmy Diggy combo, but they couldn't got going because Onyx was all over the place.
Yeah, not to mention they had Grok as well, so there really isn't much excuse to say, hey, why weren't you looking to play pre-level 4?
It was a really interesting start because, we knew Selena was doing her own buff, but they couldn't go for the invade, but they lost their own buff as well. It was a really weird start coming up from Lurv.
So here's what I think should have happened, okay? Lurv, they probably should have changed up the lane assignments. Gusion goes down to the bot side if they wanted to. Pair up that Kimmy with that Grok because, number one, you don't know where Lolita's going to be. You just want to keep control over that mid lane. And once you got control over that mid lane, rotate down to the bot side, look to break that turret.
Yeah, they need to force it out. When you have all these picks, you have to just go through it because you're putting your game plan centering about that way. But unfortunately, they were just a little bit shy on the gun.
Maybe they're not really comfortable with this sort of siege composition. They like to get up into your face. We've seen the Indonesian meta. I think they've kind of dropped the MSC meta because they're realizing, like, yeah, we've said it already. We've made the statement, guys. We know we're pretty good, by the way.
Yeah,
and we're looking to set it here and now.
I mean, game 1. Sort of mind games coming true because will Lurv change things up or will they keep it at that? Game 2 between Onyx Esports and Lurv Esports.
I do think Onyx kind of wants to bait out the Diggy on purpose for Lurv because they mentioned it before in their own interviews that Diggy is just either oppressive or just throws a wrench in their plans. They want to fight, but then Diggy's like, no. So getting rid of Diggy for them, kind of like a big deal. But instead,
oh my god, next level. I knew this was going to happen. I was saying, Lurv should look to pick onto the Franco. This is where they need to change up the draft, right? Immediately, they ban out the Franco.
I mean, there is a possibility that Onyx Esports probably looks to hopefully catch off the Diggy.
No, the thing is that this is really smart because they are forcing Lurv to ban out Grok. Without the Franco, you have no counter to Grok as well.
That is a good point here, but that means they have to give something away. Cho looking to be on the table here.
I think Onyx could ban Cho right now.
Ooh, that's a little scary because then Hayabusa is also going to be on the table.
Hayabusa is not as effective compared to this Cho. I feel like Onyx is running that route. If it's this, I would think it's a really smart play.
Alright, coming to the last 10 seconds here. Onyx Esports has to make a decision. It's getting a little close. They don't want to lose out that bet.
Oh,
there
what?
It is.
This is a bit too next level for me. They banned out their own Grok that I thought they wanted to, place importance to.
I think they have a better idea what they want to get. They're forcing out both the Kaja as well as the Lunox over to Lurv Esports here. My guess is that they want to either pick up either or.
And Teammate seems really confident with this. Look, they're all smiles. They're all happy. Looks like it's all according to plan.
Unless it's not going to plan.
Look, like, hey. Well, I'll blame you, okay? I'll blame you if this goes wrong. No, it's not my fault. It's not my fault.
If only I could lip read. If only I could lip read. Last 8 seconds here coming in for Lurv Esports. It's going to be the Akai.
Kaja, Lunox, all up in the air. Onyx, even the Hayabusa if they want. Claude is another S-tier pick if they want to look for it. Onyx, they are spoiled for choice.
They lock in the Cho, but Lurv Esports, they could come in with a big reply here. They want to get the Kaja.
Kaja
Lunox.
Lunox.
Parrot it.
Kaja Lunox.
Hayabusa.
Kaja Haya.
Hayabusa.
Man, this is so reminiscent of their MPL reunion. I mean, not reunion, but the MPL finals where against Onyx Esports, where they did drop 3 games to them, and Hayabusa was the pick that they usually go to.
They are feeling this Selena is a little bit better compared to this Lunox. This is what I'm getting from Onyx here. They want to pick it up. They think that, hey, if I can hit my arrows, this Lunox is going to be null and void.
Yeah, that's also true. But I mean, hey, if you get 100% accuracy with those Abyssal Arrows, I don't think it matters too much what you pick.
It's like they are definitely taking their time onto this. Going with the Lolita, trying to preempt that Kimmy pick.
I think not only just the not only just Kimmy, but also if, Hayabusa tries to go in with the quad shadow from an awkward angle, that charge, that little bit of distance and the stun is super important.
You can see the faces of Lurf not in the best place right now. I mean, after that game 1, it's really hard to bounce back.
Yeah, I think Diggy probably isn't going to be the pick of choice for either one of these teams.
I feel like Claude would be a good pick if they want to here.
Yeah, that
or
is
is it a
an
little bit
option.
too greedy? Because Haya and Claude both wants those farms. Yeah, Lunox a little bit safer.
Your
Yeah,
team
oh
is
man, that means Onyx will have the opportunity to pick up Claude for themselves, or do they not even
Wow.
want to deal with
Your
it?
team
Immediate
is
turrets
down.
Laban.
Yeah, they don't want to deal with it. He's oppressive, he's annoying, he's really, really tanky.
They do have the Leo mod to ban out if they want to, or they can just take away the Thamos, pick the Leo mod, put this as a safe lane Hayabusa.
Yeah, I do think Red Side kind of has a slight advantage, especially if the draft, the bans of the draft is going to be like this.
Let's see what Lurf wants to take out here. Most likely they might take away a tank.
I
they want.
personally, I feel like Allure of Esports should consider their options because Cho is a really tough lane for either both Thalmos as well as Leomore here. So either or doesn't matter because Onyx can respond. So they're going to get rid of the Esmeralda and hold all the options open.
Well, that's a respect, man. And aha, Sasa was insane that game, and no more Esmeralda showing up.
I feel like Lure of Esports probably should be locking in their next tank here to kind of hold up for counterplay just in case Cho is in that fighter role.
I like this. I like this pick coming out. Leomord has shown a lot of success throughout the tournament. They are going to lock it in. Obviously, Onyx, they can go for the Thamos if they want to. And looks like they are immediate lock-in. Now, what is Sasa's hero?
Big questions here.
Granger would be a good pick, but it will be a little bit too immobile because both Leomord and Hayabusa can run him down if he wants to. I feel like Carry would be a better lock-in. Claude as well.
Claude is up on the oh man, they're gonna be locking in the Hellcurt. Looks like they've completely dumped the MSC meta and they're like, hey, we're done with this, we're gonna bring it back to Indonesia.
I mean, of course, we've seen Hellcurt before in the group stages of MSC, but this is a total different ballgame. This playoffs, we have not seen Hellcurt at all. Now, Lurf, what is your response? You can see Kiddo, he's thinking about it.
Look at the befuddlement. He's just trying to figure it out like, oh man, how do I deal with this now? I need a tank of some sort to actually deal with them. Minotaur is looking pretty good, I'm not going to lie.
I mean, Minotaur can be countered because, the passive of Hellcurt immediately silences whoever uses a spell in that vicinity, so it can block that Minion Fury immediately. They instead go for the Tiger. They think that they can catch out members with that Sacred Hammer.
I think that is a pretty good way to deal with it because it's a huge deterrent. If you want to engage on it, sure, you have to deal with Tigreal first. And if you do, Tigreal just uses his ult, use that implosion, sucks you in, spits you out, and you just can't really do too much to counterplay around it.
Now, what do you think here, Gideon? Both teams locked in. And what are you going to go for?
I don't really know here. Like, it's going to be tough. Like, Onyx is looking really, really strong. They've got a strong composition to skirmish very, very often here, but I don't know. I feel like it's leaning a little bit more towards Onyx.
Oh, let's see how things will go about. MSC Trophy sitting pretty on top. Onyx, almost one hand on it. Well, at least one game closer to it. They need 2 more. On the other hand, Lurf, they need all 3.
Yeah, again, a lot of respect going over to Marshall here, getting rid of that Franco in the first rotation. Woo! What a ban.
Now let's see how things play out as we load into the land of Dawn. Onyx Esports 1-up against Lorf Esports.
Woo! Now Lorf, they've got to make a lot of decision making for themselves here. The lane assignments are important. They made a mistake in the previous game because of it and got punished. So what are they going to do?
Well, let's see how the start is going to go about. This time, Udil not going to be able to do his buff so freely. There's a little bit of pressure coming up from Lurf.
Yep. A little bit of pressure, not going to be too much, but it looks like he set up his traps quite well for the side of Udil. He will take and clear out that mid wave and then go back to deal with his own buffs.
Oh, anti-mage just playing dirty here, disrupting the Gargoyle and stealing it away. Lurf doesn't have a chance to breathe.
I'm kind of curious here. Oh no. Onyx, anti-mage, can he get out of this? I mean, he's being really, really aggressive here. Marsha is going to quickly face track.
He's just buying time because look, at the top side, they're going for a Sacred Hammer. Does land onto the knockup onto this Lolita, but one has to be careful. The Delete Stinger is there. Sasa a little bit all over the place here. He's getting kited a little bit.
Good counterplay coming in from Lorf Esports. However, fights are breaking across the map.
Oh, arrow, and that is what you're talking about. Heat-seeking arrows from Odil. That's going to be first blood.
He can just predict your movement, can't he? He just has infrared goggles. He knows where you're going. He's got some predator vision.
He knows. And this bottom lane not really going the way of Lurf as well. It hasn't really gotten a good start. Hayabusa is level 3, but he can't really fight against this Hellcat because of the Q pressure.
Oh yeah, Yor has to use those lightning bombs to get out of the way. He doesn't want to get caught out of position with that third hit of the Jukundo from Onyx Esports.
And this Hermit is still left alive a good minute after it has spawned. They need to be careful. Oh no, that is nasty. Arrow lands. Kaja is going to go down. Secret Hammer lands onto the Petrify onto, and another arrow goes onto Kiddo. He's not level 4 yet. He doesn't have the Brilliance. The Flicker comes through. Wait a second. Things are not going so well for Onyx. They need to back off.
Oh, he misses the last ability. Kiddo isn't in range. Doesn't pick up the kill on anybody. It's going to be a 1-for-1 trade.
Oh, Jikundo is so trapped onto Kiddo. He wants to hit level 4. He needs that Darkening.
Oh, he does take it. He wants to go in.
Oh, Shadow Kill. But there are 2 members there. He does have the Quad Shadow. He does find that he's playing the ring around the Rosie. He gets eaten alive. Onyx Esports. He says, not this time.
Sorry, Love Esports, but RNG is not on your side.
Yeah, not too much. And oh, Rocket Hammer into the face. Onyx picking up another one.
You can't disrespect Lolita's damage. Like, once that Guardian Bulwark is up, if it charges up just enough, that Rocket Hammer is going to hurt.
Yep, Marsha, he's really hungry. He wants that experience. Onyx was like, if he walks up, I'm going to Shadow Rush into it.
Oh, luckily, he does go for the recall. Doesn't want to go for, the big boy plays just yet, especially when you're so low on HP.
They are going to back off Kiddo and Yor. Once again, getting oppressed in. But it has to be said, Lurf playing much better this game, giving himself a good chance.
Look at their rotations here. Lord Esports, they've switched it up. They're sending their Lunox up to top side, and Hayabusa has the
play from Jiu and Lurf.
very strong response, but Onyx Esports on the other side of the map, they want to pick up Watt.
Oh, but why? He stays alive. There is a big play coming out from Lurf. The Quad Shadow keeping himself alive. Good play from the Hayabusa.
Yeah, Onyx Esports has got a really strong split push going on here as Lurf. They want to get ahead with that turtle. They want to use that EXP to push on through.
Well, so Arrow does land. Udil looking for the steal. So Eater is doing a lot of damage, but not going to be enough. So Arrow finally gets dodged out. Lurf, they just need to back off. Where's the Brilliance, Kiddo? Where's the Brilliance? He doesn't get the chance to use it. He's going to go down straight away.
The chain CC was a little too much. Onyx, they just timed it perfectly. They didn't even give him an opportunity to just press the button.
He was having that ultimate on cooldown, unfortunately, but when he came up, he was just CC'd to death.
Oh, that's a feels bad moment there, but well played to Onyx. Let's see how Lurf wants to reply.
Looks like they are going to rotate up to this top side here. And Teammate being forced out by Jill. Phantom Steed does come true.
Yeah, he just wants to clear the way. He doesn't want to intentionally fight because he will lose against this Dalmus in a 1v1.
Oh, what? Does walk into a trap. They do just want to clear out their own jungle. They're only 1,000 gold behind. Lurf looking much better this game too.
Yeah, they're not losing as badly, but again, you have to remember,
Arrow
2K goalie. Oh no! Oh
lands
no!
onto it, and Marsha is gonna go down. Impulsion tries to get channeled, but not in time. He gets burned out too quickly.
Lurf, they've got to keep a tight formation here. They cannot disrespect because Onyx Esports, they are aggressive. They will hide in your brush.
Oh, Hayabusa gets kicked by the way of the dragon. can kind of defend this. They're a little bit too far off, but they are trying to force this out. Yor is in the front line. Quad Shadow from Watt just to throw up the Phantom Shurikens just to clear out a little bit of the minions.
Yep, Kiddo Gamache is going to try his best. Clear out the waves. Very Oh! Drian could have gone on Kiddo, but he has the Brilliant Hill. Not willing to pop it just yet. He walks back out scot-free.
And teammates gonna use the sprint. Doesn't want to get caught up by Marsha by the Sacred Hammer push. So just gonna walk away from that.
Great use of the Molten Size. Throws it into the brush to slow down the Tigreal just in case. If not, he would have to take a longer way. Flicker!
Numenon Blast lands on the Lunox. He has 2 Chaos. He has 2 Chaos. He can't use the Brilliant. He's gone. Down for the count. And now look, they have to back up. Here comes Sasa. Immediately jumps on the Tigreal. He's gonna go down. Deadly Stinger into the Chill. He gets it out. Hayabusa gets caught out. He does have the Quad Shadow. He does have the Shadow Combine. He's getting CC'd out. The Chain Stun. Abyssal Trap eats him alive. And he goes down as well. They are not done here, Onyx. They want everything. And they get a team wide of Lure.
Oh my goodness, Lure are being picked apart ever so slowly, ever so tactically by Onyx. They're just handing it out, forcing Lure in a position where they are giving themselves an opportunity to hand them overkills one by one. They're coming in a little too slowly and not as a group.
They have to make sure that they don't get caught out like that. But there was a thing of beauty coming. Oh, that's a good flicker. Sacred Hammer Implosion.
Oh.
Psycho!
Oh, Psycho with the smooth moves. Makes it out of there with a flicker.
The moves to kill. If he was on the dance floor, that would be crazy.
I definitely thought you were going to pull off the smooth criminal joke there.
Nope, not anymore.
Overused, overdone, but Lorf really struggling to find a footing in this game.
Well, Lorf now, they are indeed sticking as a unit, but here comes Psycho. Good Jikundo lands on the Marsha with the Sacred Hammer. They need to be careful. Divine Judgment last land on the Psycho. Will the Dragon will force them out. Onyx overstepping their boundaries a little bit. They still need to respect Lure here. Oh, Woodale getting hovered a little bit, but here comes the push. Sacred Hammer lands on the 2. Marsha a little bit down for the count, a little bit caught out. Implosion lands on the 4. Could this be the goal? Phantom Steed does come true. This is a really good fight coming up from Lure. They can't get Killer. Where is the damage? Abyssal Arrow doesn't land, but Anti-Mage is just a beast. He's just running down everybody. What is there? He doesn't have enough damage. Here comes the Quad Shadow. He's playing ring around on Ozzy. Anti-Mage finally goes down after the triple kill. It is a 3-for-1 exchange. What looked like a beautiful fight for Lure. Onyx just played them ring around.
I mean, Lure, they don't exactly have enough damage. Remember, the damage dealers, Kiddo died way too quickly. Watt, he doesn't have enough items. He has a Blade of Heptasis, but he needs time to stack those, to stack the Blade of the Heptasis onto the enemy.
Oh no, Watt has to be careful. Psycho, just the appearance of Cho forces Watt to walk away.
I mean, if you see Cho, he's playing tank. He most likely has a team member nearby, and using those mind games is really starting to mess with Lure.
Yeah, he's just being careful. Oh, D-Rat even popping that Garden's Bulwark just to clear out the minions there.
That's the way, man. You gotta show that you are willing to use your abilities without any fear.
Oh, Kiddo Gamache into the mid lane, just making sure that nobody can walk in the jungle, but now they are on to Lord here on it. What can Lure respawn?
I mean, Lure, they gotta play this slow. They can't force out too many fights unless they have the right conditions here, but Lord is gonna be the contested point for Onyx if they're gonna take it without any contestation.
I don't think so. Phantom Steed just so close, but Sasa does take it out. Jiu is the next casualty. He's the target, but look at the backline. Sasa just soloing the whole backline, and they are gonna get more. Jiu is about to fall as well. Anti-Mage, he wants to go hunting.
Kiddo, I mean, half the team was split into 2 different areas. Onyx, really good catch there.
Oh, Psycho into the front lines. You can see the confidence coming out from this Onyx squad. They want to end game 2. Oh, Shadow Kill does come true. Remember, what does have it? Oh, Abyssal Arrow, super close, almost landing onto what that would have been a dead Hayabusa.
Unfortunately,
Numenon Blast, Numenon Blast, immediately flicker onto the Tigreal, and he just gets Deadly Stinger into the face and kills him off.
Brilliance being popped by Kiddo, protects himself. Luckily, he does survive, but is it going to be enough?
Oh my god, but good Divine Judgment will stop the Will of the Dragon Psycho, trying to do what he can. He has overstepped a little bit. He will go down. Abyssal Arrow lands onto Jiu. The Leomar super low. He's going to go down. Dark Knight Falls going to create havoc, going to shut the lights off, and Kaja is the next casualty to fall on it. They're going to break the second inhibitor, and now the bottom one should fall as well as the Lord is going to come into the base.
This is such a dominant showing of Onyx Esports. Once they get the ball rolling, it does not stop.
Lord, they're trying, but they just can't find the answer. Attack away from Marsha. He's playing left, right. He's trying to dodge everything, but the Deadly Stinger says no. Abyssal Arrow, and you know what they say, arrow to the knee, that's not good. Onyx just picks up game 2.
Looks like their adventuring days are over, as once again, Onyx Esports dominant show of force over
Onyx has the answer to Lurf.
Yeah, right now, Onyx, they're just stopping him down. But let's have a little bit of a recap of what happened in Game 2 here. Let's look at the highlights.
Immediately, Onyx just got the ball rolling. It was Udio with his Selena. Do you think this Selena is ban-worthy?
I think Selena is ban-worthy at this point. I mean, it's ridiculous how good Onyx are with it.
And again, Watt even got his Hayabusa. I can see he was playing quite well here, Watt. He was buying a lot of time, but he just couldn't get enough farm.
Yeah, and again, see, that's the thing with Lurf Esports' composition. They needed to not bleed so hard because their tanks were just a little too strong. And once they stacked up that magic resist, I mean, Athena Shield is such a powerful item. What can Lunox do?
Yep, and Kido getting caught out again and again, but it was Udio with those heat-seeking arrows. This Lolita pick proving a pain right now for Lurf.
Especially since that Lurf Esports don't exactly have a strong way of engaging Onyx Esports unless they blow a battle spell or, you know, Tigreal finds a flank.
Yep, good play coming up from Onyx. They were always on the ball. They were always going for the objectives. They were never going too far. Psycho on this throw is a thing of beauty, worthy of that first pick.
Yeah, but here in this fight, you saw them split into two different pathways, and it just got run down by the rest of Onyx Esports, who have the range and the chase capability overall.
Yep, good play there. The knockup, you can see the idea of this Tigreal was right, but he just couldn't find the practicality of it.
Yeah, but Lolita, oh man, he is just such a beast.
Yep. Duran, to me, one of the MVPs of this Onyx, but you can't deny the rest here. And teammates playing phenomenally. Sasa as well, another good member to call out. The other one, the Udils. His Selena is just insane. Everyone from Onyx is just performing super well.
Honestly, I think Lurf, they gotta change up their game plan here. They gotta stop falling into Onyx Esports' game plan and instead look to ban out some of these stronger picks that are being shown by Onyx Esports and play a standard game against them.
Well, this is the time to show up if you need to. Game 3 is out and about when you're 2 games down. Remember, it's a best of 5. So Onyx just needs one more, whereas Lurf, they need all 3.
Yeah, all 3 games. It's going to be a tough bout here at MSA 2019.
Guys, I'm going to tell you, within 30 seconds or so, the code is going to come out. I know you guys, some of you just open the browsers and you know to change it up. So I'm letting you know, code time. Change it here.
It's coming. Okay?
It's coming soon. It's coming soon.
We're going to keep talking. You just get ready.
Yeah, you just get ready, right? Code right here. Make sure you are on the ball. We're not gonna warn you again.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. You've been warned.
Okay.
We've done it. Okay.
Good.
Now let's talk about this Lolita, that Numenon Blast. If you don't have something like the Minotaur to cancel it, if you don't have someone with a strong engagement tool, it is tough because you can see Tigreal dashing towards you and you just release it early.
Yeah, the thing is that they need something like the Archive, like the Minotaur that can cancel it out. No, the zone is a little bit too big. They cannot handle that pressure.
Yeah, and even though they have been getting a couple of picks here, Cho has just been a terrible show of force here because, again, they go for, oh, I'm going to catch him off. Oh, no, takes too much time. They get yanked into the tower. Doesn't matter. The rest of my team is just going to run you down with the Hell Curve.
Yeah, they need to make sure they're on the ball. The next drop is going to be quite insane. But, oh, actually, we're going to the drop straight away. I'm sorry about that, guys.
Everybody at home,
oh, no.
you know who to blame. We didn't get our codes.
We didn't get a code. Oh, my God, I'm so sorry.
Feels bad.
I really thought I was going to get codes. A lot of flames going to be on my Facebook now. Like, all the comments will be like, oh, this caster. So bad. Liar. I'm really sorry. But let's go back into the drop. Lurf versus Onyx straight away. And hey-ho, Selena.
Get rid of it. Get rid of it. Udil, that is not fair. We
No.
don't want you to... You touch that Selena. Onyx Esports reply, Harith, he's got to go.
Straight away, Harith is getting taken out. Now, Lurf back on blue side here. Are they going to be given the Grok again?
Tough decisions need to be made here because, again, remember, they don't put a lot of priority over to these marksmen. Marksmen were not touched in the previous game and the game before that. So I would expect no bans to go through for marksmen overall, but I think somebody needs to pick it up at this point.
Oh, Anti-Mage, he's even interacting with the crowd now. Hayabusa getting banged out on the side of Lurf. Looks like no Haya this game.
Alright, that's fine. I'm expecting Lurf to pick up maybe Claude at some point within the rotation here.
Let's see what Onyx wants to do. They can still ban a lot out here, right? We say the Kaja, the Grok. The Cho as well. What does Onyx want to give? Oh, a no Cho.
Yeah, no chill whatsoever. Don't want to deal with it. Lorv have an opportunity to pick up a priority pick here, and within second rotation, is Franco going to come out? Or is Onyx be like, nah, I'll show you how to play Franco?
I think they have to first pick the Grok. It's just too big of a risk. No, they're going for the Kaja.
Onyx is going to pick up the Grok for themselves here. This is a really, really powerful pick. Not to mention, they're also going to get Lunox.
I don't think they're going to go with the Lunox. They don't favor it. That's the thing. We've seen that pattern.
I mean, Selena has been banned out. What other options do you have?
They can go for the fighters first if they want to. And the tanks as well. Akai, D-Rat has been playing extremely well. One of the good counters as well as the Grok towards that Kaja.
Yep, early pitch coming in from Lorv. However, Franco is going to be the choice as well as Carry.
What played phenomenally against Archangel in the lower bracket finals. Can he do it again? And Marsha, this Franco pick was the reason of their win in the upper bracket.
Now, it's going to get a little scary here because Onyx Esports, they could reply on their own, but it looks like they're going to hover over the leaderboard. I'm expecting them to ban out Ritzla within the second rotation, but
I agree.
Our marks, now that Carry has shown, will Onyx Esports look to pick up, well, there it is, Esmeralda.
Esmeralda gets locked in. That's most likely Sasa 0. Looks like they won that. They do not want that to get banned. Now remember, they have the first pick up.
Onyx Esports has their work cut out for them with their composition. They want to take full-on fights. They want to go head-on. They want to go for that skirmish. However, on the side of Lorv, they need to be able to land those hooks.
The thing is that Marsha has done it before. They trust on him. They can do this. They have forced their way all the way into this grand finals. Can they push through?
I don't know, man. It's looking pretty grim for them if they want to show their fighting spirit. It is now. They need to perform if they want to keep themselves within the competition.
Well, let's see how... Immediately, first blood coming through. I'm not sure what happened there.
Alright. Okay, Guinevere dies.
That's not the start you want as Lure Esports.
I definitely agree, but I think a little bit of disrespect came up there. We're just going to have to see how he survives within the lane.
Oh, Onyx, they have their early lead straight away. Let's see whether they can continue this punish.
Winavir is just touching Matt Delay, but down in the bottom side of the map, you can see Anti-Mage.
Oh, wow.
He's very comfortable trying to go for these 2v1s.
Oh, he almost
gets
got the steal onto the Beetle, but he pops the sprint, just wants to cut the lane. But Molten Scythe will come back to him. He needs to be careful. He needs to team. They have been playing so well.
Yeah, Kiddo gonna pick up that mid wave. They don't have priority over mid, and you can see Onyx Esports, they're kind of trying to set up this trap over Gargoyle. If they don't show up, they're gonna keep control over the turtle, and they're starting it now.
Obviously, Esmeralda can just tank up that turtle, no problems whatsoever with the Frostmoon Shield. Basically, he will take no damage at all, but Masha is here. Dark Knight Force, though, they go for it. Where's the damage? The Petrify comes through, the stun as well. There was perfect CC layering. However, they do lose the Archive.
Yep. And they also lose the turtle as well. The Udil going in hard.
Oh, Masha! That's a big mistake. He wanted to flicker away, but he's getting caught out here. The stun comes through. He's going to lose his life as well.
The nerves are stacking up against them. Yor, he comes in with the Ring of Jump, but it's not going to be enough. Durian walks out like it's nothing.
He will be able to walk away here. It's a good start for Onyx Esports in this third game. Already 1,000 goal of a lead.
Oh, this is not a good start. Those mechanical mistakes, they cannot slide.
Oh. It's okay, Kiddo does have the brilliance, will be still, but oh my god, the Geistbear blocking him out, and the wow charge of Dreams crushing that Lunox.
Onyx going to push on ahead here, taking full control over the jungle.
Oh.
Geo sticks his nose out.
Oh, he goes for Jill. Dark Knight for the silence is there. Remember, no more Petrify. The magic time comes through. They didn't want to go for the chase. No, Sasa gonna back off.
Alright, kinda scary. Nearly got one shot, but don't worry, Spatial Migration is a powerful spell.
Yep, we'll be able to walk away there. And oh, Mars, he outed the Gargoyle.
No, I'm not letting you take any more.
Your good lightning bomb will be able to walk away from this. Onyx Esports, they are trying to turn up the aggression to 10. Lorf, though, they are putting a good defense coming through.
Good map play coming in from Onyx. They see Lorf, responding to the top side. Alright, I'm just gonna take your bottom tier 1. What you gonna do?
Oh, Psycho, let's get a little bit of disrespect coming through. He was tagging the Hermit Crab, but then he just went down there.
I think he wasn't really expecting it, because look here, you can already see Thamos has taken bottom tier 1. Lorf, they have to respond.
They will go down, but they're gonna trade the turrets here. So I think Lorf coming out on top a lot there with that push.
Yep, you're kind of in trouble. He wants to bail out of there. He doesn't want to commit too much. Onyx, they take one more turret, and they are profiting off of this situation.
Yeah, so far so good, but at least Lorf, they come out not that far behind, only 1,000 goal deficit. Definitely doable here. Oh, good hope. Lands onto Anti-Mage, but doesn't want to let the ultimate rip just yet.
Yeah, he sees the rest of the members of Onyx Esports. If he goes for that Bloody Hunt, he will spell doom for himself and whoever decides to join them. The numbers are not in his favor.
Onyx looks like they want to start onto his turtle. Molten Scythe onto it. Marshall lingering around. He does have the Iron Hook. Can he find anybody? No.
I mean, Onyx Esports, they don't necessarily have to fight. Look at the top side. Hellcrit has a push. They're going to lose something no matter what. The split push from Onyx is such a beautiful masterclass.
Yep, so now Lorf, they are forced to do something here, and they are the one to start onto the turtle. Sasa gonna continue onto the push. Guinevere is the one that needs to go for. Oh, they find one. They find Udil, but do they have enough? Divine Judgment onto it, but Udil still staying alive. Marsha's the one in trouble now. Who's gonna get it? The turtle does go over to Lorf, but they lose the Franco now. Kato needs to be careful. He does have to light, but he doesn't have the outright. He needs to back off.
Really?
Turtle for a kill.
Genius play coming in from Onyx. Although they did get locked down, I would admit pretty hard. Esmeralda could not move. They made sure that they used the Hurricane Nest to push away Watt. He was the only damage dealer in position, forcing out the Brilliance from the Lunox. Nobody could follow up.
But so far so good, at least on the side for what? 3,000 gold. He's almost completing that endless battle. He's farming okay in this game.
Onyx looking so good in this game so far, but Lorv not too far behind. All they need is one good fight to catch up.
Yeah, one big team fight that could be all it. Oh, you're in the thick of everyone that's just gonna walk away.
Onyx Esports again disrespecting them. They gotta make a statement. Hey, this jungle is my jungle. Stay out.
Just gonna walk away as well. Looks like here Guinevere is on the top side, clearing out the lane. But you can see the tanks is just being wards here, buying information for their carries.
And I think this is why Onyx Esports wanted to get rid of Taritzla. Taritzla clears the waves too quick. They can't play this split pushing game so efficiently.
Gio, he cannot step up. Yep, he's gonna back off. That's a smart move there.
Blade of Despair being purchased by that Hellcurt. That's a big buy.
Yep, NT-Mage there, cupping onto 3 members, but does have the Chastism Trample, will be able to gain the distance and walk away.
He's got to be super careful here because you can see Thamos, he's trying to keep control over that bottom lane, but every time Lorv responds to him, they lose some. Oh!
That's a good hook. Bloody Hunt does not get forced out here. There goes the Divine Judgment. That's going to be Akai down for the count. D-Ran is out. Magic Thumb comes through. They want to go on the Guinevere, but it's not going to be enough there. Not enough damage here. Usasa jumps back through, but it's not going to find anybody. It's going to be a 1-for-0 exchange.
And finally,
but D-Ran there.
Come on!
Power of nature means no going anywhere.
That's super upsetting, but Lorv do profit off of this situation just a little bit. However, Onyx, their quick rotations are starting to show. They are playing the map more than the team comp.
But at least they are getting those big ticket items. You can see Lightning Trident completed by Kato there. That could be a big tell. That could come back now. See, Athena Shields on the Franco. Carry as well. Farming really well here. What? Going for the golden staff next item.
Oh, this is going to be tough. I mean, Lorv Esports, at a certain point, they don't win this mid-game. Mid-game is going to be too difficult because Carry doesn't have enough damage. Lunox is really far behind.
They need to try and drag this out. You can see Anti-Mage getting a good amount of punishment. What? He has the damage, but he needs time to farm up.
Yep, a little bit more time. And again, Lord is coming back up. We've seen this story happen 2 times before. Onyx Esports, the moment Lord is up, they hold Lorv hostage with it.
They want to force it through. They are going against it. Sasa is here. They want to take out the buff, giving Lorv no resources at all. But Anti-Mage will get caught here. Remember, no more sprint means no more running away.
They're going to lose mid-tier 2 because of this. Guinevere goes down.
Whoa, that is a massacre. Onyx says no mercy, no survivors.
Unfortunately, I do think Guinevere should have used the Magic Thumb on the Siege minion and just blow all your spells to just clear it away.
But they don't lose that much. They only lose a turret. So 1 for 1. Lorv, they are still in this game.
I mean, Lorv still is in this game. However, those turrets are stacking up. Look, 5k gold differential, 5 turrets. Coincidence?
5 to 1 here.
Franco is a very deterrent. If they get caught out during this siege, they're going to lose.
But they need to be careful because this carry is just farming constantly. The next item for this carry will be the Thunderbelt. We know how well
Two big ultimates coming in from Lord of Esports and Onyx, but more importantly, now that that Hurricane Dance is gone, they can kind of have an easier time to, you know, farm up, slowly come back into this game. They bought themselves 3 minutes because of that Lord, but no big plays coming out of Onyx Esports.
now, Thunderbelt has been purchased by the carry. It's very methodical here. They are not trying to do anything. They want to just farm out, get those big ticket items, and then go for the fight.
Yep, I mean, what else can you do at this point? The Athena Shield's not going to mean too much because of those Divine Glaives. However, Magic Resist is still going to be Magic Resist. Maybe it might be enough to make them live long enough to take this game away.
And Tikaras gets purchased by the Franco, so at least that's going to do a little bit against that Hell Crit, but is it going to be enough? Oh, they find the hook, but oh my god, Diran, he thought he got it, but the power of nature was there. It was so close. Franco was so happy, he immediately flickered back. He thought he got a big ticket target.
Oh, that's such a feels bad for the side of Lorv. They are still trying to get these picks with the Franco, but Marsha just unable to find those key targets. He's been hooking tanks all day.
Yup, now Lorv once again backs against the wall time. They have that Lord timing is 20 seconds. They know that is gonna be the decisive fight.
And here's what's really scary.
Wow, Blood Wings.
Oh, man.
Blood Wings completed on the side of Udil.
Items.
Full items here. You can see he has every single thing. This is going to be insane. Udil is going to be unkillable.
Pretty much. And here's the worst part. Even if Marsha finds a key target with that hook, I mean, as long as it's not Sasa, it's not going to be good because Udil will follow up.
Yep, you can see here. Now, they are going to start onto... Oh, they find one. They find one. Kidodo is next in advance. The Wild Charge will kill him up, but remember, one has a lot of damage. He's a Water attack. Sasa, Dark Knight falls. Can he find anyone? And there goes the Petrify. And there goes Guinevere. Not going to be enough. Marsha going to get stunned up and going to get killed off. But they still have one and Yor.
I mean, endgame's coming here. I'm sweating already. They've taken out the right members. It's 2-3. It's 2-4 here in favor of Onyx. Those 4 members are going to take down Lord, and Lord just can't do anything about it.
They can't force this out. Sasa, so much damage on this Helker, showing that he is a beast on almost every single hero. Same goes to Udo, same goes to Psycho. All the members of Onyx playing so well. The Sonic Nation will be super happy with it. But Lorv, they are not down and out yet. You can see the carry. He is farmed, he is fed, he has damage. He can provide the hope that Lorv needs.
I mean, is it going to be enough? That Winds of Nature is a powerful item. However, if Sasa just waits it out, he can get right on top and take her out.
He needs to kill off the carry immediately. If he gets it, that would be almost straight away game over for Onyx. For Lorv, I'm sorry.
Time is ticking. Lord is walking slowly ever so slowly. But, oh, this is genius. Drian, he's going to slow it down. He sees it in the middle lane, uses that Guardian's Bear to hold it into place to allow a synchronized push into Lorv's base.
Yep, they're trying to buy a little bit more time.
my
Duran
God,
doing it again. The captain of Onyx Esports just dictating the pace of how quick his team wants to run. You can see they're almost all crushing in the same amount of time. All the lanes coming in together. This is what Onyx wants to do. The final push is going to come true.
Yep, both mid and bottom at the same time. That synchronization. Luminous.
Lands on the combos. This could be it. Magic Dump onto it. That's the first casualty to fight. There goes the Violet Requiem. Does get cancelled by the Hurricane. Asasa pops the down 9-4. He wants the inhibitor. Lord does finally fall down. Marsha figures away. He does land the hook, but only onto Minion. Divine Judgment does land onto Udo. He does get down. That's where I was down. But all 3 inhibitors are down on the side.
This is fine. He can heal up. He still has the immortality. Just clear out those waves.
Can he kill Udio quick enough? Can he survive? Can he keep his team alive? Looks like yes is the answer, but he gets trapped. Oh no! He's got to look at Udio's damage. It's insane, and he shuts him down. This could be game Udio. He just needs to clear out the minions. He has another wave. Onyx Esports on the verge of winning MSC.
5 more seconds. He needs to buy time. Franco, it's all up to you.
It's all over. Onyx Esports gonna win MSC and bring home the title to Indonesia.
All hail your new champions of MSC 2019. It's going to be Onyx Esports.
Congratulations, Onyx. Well played, Lurv. You play really, really well, but you can see how much it means to them. 3-0 against their compatriots. What a performance, deservingly so, lifting the trophy.
Absolutely. They dominated the tournament, only dropping 1 game overall. Congratulations to these boys.
Yes, indeed. What a play. But what a good game. But that's all from us. Now let's go over to the stage host and let's see what's up there.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with your champion, Onyx Esports. Give it up for them one more time. Come on. Now I'm going to get Udil. I'm going to pull you over here, man. Come here with me. I need to talk to you, brother. You are the champion of MSC 2019. You're not just a champion in your country from MPL Indonesia. You managed to come here against 9 other countries and become the champion again. How does that feel for you?
Actually, I've been waiting for this moment. I study this thing and I know this theory, so I think it's normal. Nothing's that good in my heart. Just like, it's easy, man.
It's easy, man. Come on, give it up for Onyx Esports one more time.
Okay, so you guys already be a champion of MSC. What's your next plan for Onyx Esports?
I don't know, MPL maybe, but actually this is our fate. Our fate just like win every single tournament.
Win every single tournament. Guys,
right.
Give a big clap to Onyx Esports!
All right, now for everybody here, we're going to be starting with our prize giving ceremony. And for that, of course, we need our beautiful beautiful hosts. We're going to be asking Eruption and Sarah Line to join us. We ask every single one of you guys to remain here and enjoy what's coming up next, because we're going to be busy congratulating every other team that came to MSC 2019.
And now we would like to call on Anthony Verzosa, Community Manager of Realme, to present the second runner-up and the first runner-up awards.